Welcome to yet another episode of Energonomics. At the India Energy Week 2026, industry leaders and policymakers focused on the critical pillars shaping India's energy transition. Across high-level panels and discussions, speakers highlighted India's growing role as a global energy driver and the importance of coordinated policy, investment, and technological innovation. To deliberate more on this, today we are joined with Richa Mishra, Resident Editor, BusinessLine. Thank you for joining us, Richa. Richa, my first question to you is, what are the primary challenges that remain?
Renil, as you're aware that India's energy transition is much spoken about and the government also is giving it a push. But in India's energy transition story, it is also a story of high stakes, that is balancing act between meeting the surging power demands of a growing population and fulfilling global climate commitments. This also means where the fossil fuel will stand, where coal will stand, what will happen. This is just one aspect of it. Then we also have financial and institutional barriers. As you're aware that, we have been writing and discussing about discoms distress. It's just recently that the government came out with a statement that discoms have come black now. It was quite a while that the discoms were in red. Then there is the issue of cross subsidy burden. Then there is also issue of investment gap. So infrastructure, of course, the government of the day has been really working on it, talking about it, but still there are challenges about grid instability. Then storage. Storage is another issue which is very challenging, energy storage. Then finally, and more importantly, there is, socioeconomic transition. Not transition, but a socioeconomic challenge. There are regional disparities which are evident, when you look at the west and the southern part of India or east and the other parts of India. So, to break it down, it requires a lot of effort. Our federal structure is such that the states also play a very important role. So, in the energy space, everyone has to come on board for the intent is there. Everyone wants to go for it, but the political challenges have to be eased out.
Right. And Richa, what about BRICS? India is now BRICS Chair. Will BRICS Energy Cooperation work as a cartel?
Not, it's very interesting that in BRICS, the BRICS member, the might which they have, as far as the strength they have in the fossil fuel or the non-fossil fuel category, you have Russia on one side, you have China on one side. So yes, they really do bring kind of a strength. Then you have India, which is a huge market. But will they work as a cartel? No, they may not. My understanding is they'll create a new multipolar order and not really a cartel. Because, of course, all eyes are on it. I mean, everyone wants to know, especially, now with what is happening with the positions which the US is taking, where we will go, what will happen. And in that scenario, to talk about BRICS Energy Cooperation, where you have China, where you have Russia, where you have India. So I have a feeling, I mean, my senses, and after talking to people also, that the BRICS Energy Corporation will be more of a platform which would be multipolar and not really work as a cartel.
I see. Well, Richa, now the entire industry is waiting for the budget presentation. So, coming to the third question, will Nirmala Sitharaman's union budget have anything to do with this sector?
As far as the union budget is concerned, expectations from the upstream industry, that is the oil and gas industry exploration side, is not much. They're not very hopeful of too many things. But one does hear, and one is hopeful that there should be something for the green energy. That is the non-fossil fuel industry, and something for the solar and the solar storage, or something to do with manufacturing, grid infrastructure. Some kind of support would be there. What people are most hopeful of is whether there would be something or some mention for EVs. But as it is, Renil, we all like to wait and watch. We don't want to predict or make our own conjectures. A wish list everyone has given. So has the energy space. The sector has given its own wish list to the finance minister. How much is she able to accommodate? What she will do, we'll only know on first.
Well, thank you, Richa, for explaining. This was quite insightful, and I hope our listeners got to know a little more. Thank you all for listening, and thank you,
Thank you,
Richa.
Renil.